no one in the league, maybe Makar, controls the play like him.
So, and Makar's are they the same?
Hughes is a 25-year-old with 2 years left, and Makar is 26 and has 2 years left as well at $9 million. 2 years left.
Both of them?
Yeah.
At the same time?
Same time.
You'd be looking at $18-20 million for both of them.
I don't know if those are crazy numbers, but yeah.
They're not if the cap's,
the cap's
going up the way it's going up.
Yeah, and they're the unequivocal two best defensemen in the NHL, and they're prime ages.
Yeah. So I don't get the panic feel. I don't get to me, Quinn's a ways away here.
Yeah.
So
let him enjoy the year. We'll lay off Vancouver.
It's too early for me and Vancouver to feel like, oh no.
But I do. Well, I don't
It's
know.
not that far off.
I don't agree with you.
It's not that far off.
Because this year has to be fun. He has to enjoy himself this year. And if it's looking not fun at Christmas, it ain't going to get fun.
Like, do you think it will be fun for Vancouver?
I don't know. They're a real question mark to me.
Can we watch Petey play first for the first 20 games before we decide whether Quinn's got a future or not?
Yeah, that's fair.
They are, to me, a very question mark team that if everything goes right, they got one of the best D. They have a fantastic goalie. Petey can be good. They've got guys. They could be good. Mm-hmm. Can also see this one going the other way.
They got decimated by injuries last year.
Yeah.
I know the media is generally feeling like if Connor feels like this is a great team and, he's got a nucleus that could play for the next 3 or 5 years, he's going to resign. And if he doesn't, then he's going to leave. Like, are we just leaving it on Quinn Hughes and the success of the team as the trump card on whether or not he stays or goes? So if it's not fun this year, but it's fun the following year, then he stays or he goes.
Yeah.
Does he need 2 fun years? One bad non-fun year to a fun year, and it's a wash.
Parties.
Yeah.
What is it?
He's Kawhi. He's a fun guy.
There is a very, I think, an uplifting sentiment behind a lot of these superstars' points that if you're winning, they will come. They will stay. Players want to be on good teams with good players.
They win around. They make the playoffs. They win around. Does that last as a fun year and he resigns in July? See,
I do think
I don't buy that stuff. I think they just start thinking about what they want and where they want it, who they want to be with.
They're having 2 high-profile brothers in the league that they have talked
winning
about playing
around
together.
the two that gets to decide for me.
Well, I do think that it's success-related, so.
Yeah.
But I also think it's really easy to make that claim. Let's say I want to go to the U.S. I'm American. I want to play with my brothers. This would be a cool thing. I'm going to make that happen at some point in my career. But I do think if you have a chance to win a Stanley Cup, you might not throw it away. So he may be like, I kind of think I'm going to go, but let's see if we're great.
I don't think in the next 2 years he's going to be able to read the tea leaves and say, my best chance to win a Stanley Cup right now here in Vancouver.
Besser, DeBrusque, Kane, Garland, Hedel, Hoglander. That's their list behind Petey as their top offensive players.
Hedel at second line center would scare the heebie-jeebies out of me.
Yeah.
Can this guy...
Heebie-jeebies spell with the C-H-Y?
Can he stay healthy until November?
Don't know. Stay tuned. That is a big question.
Demko, you mentioned Demko. He's apparently healthy and feeling great. He's good to go.
So they're in $9.5 million in their crease, which is not crippling between Demko and Lankinen. But Lankinen's under contract for 5 years now. Demko, obviously, with $5 million per.
No. Demko?
Yes.
Yeah, they signed him.
Higher than that.
Oh, 8.5.
Yes.
So he's 5 this year, 8.5
yes.
3 years after.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
And I like that deal.
$13 million in the crease after this year.
I really, really like that deal at 3 years.
For Vancouver.
For Vancouver.
Yeah.
And even if you needed to go to 9. But like that short term gives you enough of a window to definitely find out whether or not he can overcome his health issues moving forward, and without making a major commitment. So I think it's good for Vancouver.
All right.
Speaking of which, Toronto Maple Leafs.
We've been good boys. We've been an hour and 15 minutes into our show. We haven't even really mentioned the Leafs. So here we go.
Yeah, you're right.
You been okay with that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with it.
It's a lot more fun than doing Marner Watch.
Well,
David Watch. It's just transferred a little west. That's all.
Yeah, fair.
Speaking of goaltenders, Elliot Friedman, I think, put out a report, or at least was heard on his 32 Thoughts, talking about the Leafs and Stolarz trying to sign a new deal. With that comes the news today about Joseph Woll, Sammy, that he has left the team.
Maple Leaf statement on Joseph Woll. The Toronto Maple Leafs announced today that goaltender Joseph Woll has taken a leave of absence from the team to attend to a personal family matter. No additional details will be provided at this time, and we ask that his privacy be respected. So there's a statement from the Leafs on Joseph Woll.
Well, just off the top, we hope everything's okay with Joseph Woll or a family member or whatnot, and it's a short stay away, but without knowing anything, I think it puts a ton of strain on Stolarz as is.
Yeah. It's totally unrelated to anything previous, so it's tough to be like, this guy, because he has had some injury stuff where he's just surprisingly been away. This is obviously separate.
Joseph Woll?
Joseph Woll.
Do you remember last year?
Well, the playoffs the year before.
This time last year,
Yeah, he got hurt in
He
the
was-
preseason.
expected, I think, to start in
Game one.
Montreal.
Yeah.
And then the Hildebeest showed up in Montreal.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened. Like opening night. And then Hildeby started the second
I
game
think
of the season against the Devils.
Might have
They
been
won.
a groin or something, but
Yeah.
like
But this is unrelated to that. So
no. But what is related is you just don't know with this guy,
Yeah.
right? You just for
That
whatever
has
reason,
been-
there's just a he can't get rid of this being unreliable,
But I mean, I don't know what he's
And
doing.
I know this has nothing to do with anything collectively, but it's just
Yeah, it's been an
every
undeniable
time.
pattern.
It seems like every time there's a scenario where you think everything's fine, it's not. And I don't know. It's just something he can't shake off right now.
Well, hopefully, this one is like, all right, he's back in a couple days and had to clear up something or
Yeah.
whatever. But
Yeah.
it is interesting because Stolarz is very much in the limelight right
Yeah.
now. Contract status up. I think we